Hello everyone, this is Selkek, also known as Paulaelia, and welcome back to Prison Architect. So, first order of business, Alpha 30 has been released in the days between the last time I played this. They added a new control for intaking new prisoners, so it allows you to choose how many of each kind of prisoner you want, with certain limitations. We'll get into that in a minute. You get paid for bringing in new inmates, so that is super handy. I also believe, it's not listed here, but they changed the parole as well, so that there's no longer a fine if you parole someone and they reoffend. Instead, it's if too many prisoners reoffend after you parole them, you get a failure warning, and you need to basically not do that. And you still get paid for paroling a prisoner, so that is good. So let's go ahead and continue in here. The reason why it's been so long since I've done some proper videos is that I've been sick. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm gonna be drinking lots of water. My throat is it's not the best at the moment. But let's take a look here real quick. Oops, wrong button. Don't want to push that. At the intake tab. So no longer on the prisoner tab do you have the open close buttons. Instead, there's now an intake tab, and you have this daily intake amount. So you can pop up some numbers, and you can see that we're getting a mix of medium and max, and it's based on these ratios. So you can see if I close medium, we only get max security. If I make them even, we're gonna be even. And you can see how much we're gonna get paid for the amount of people we bring in. Obviously, max security prisoners are more expensive, but you can see here, like if we wanted a whole bunch of min security, there's only 2 min security people that are available to come into our prison, so we'll only ever get those 2. So there are limits, and this is how much you get paid per prisoner. So that, I'm just going to have them all be closed at the moment. So that is going to make life a whole lot easier, I feel, in this game. So no longer are you going to get like, I'm ready to have some max security prisoners. You click open, it's like 38 prisoners, and you're like, oh my gosh, I only built 10 cells. What am I going to do with the rest of those guys? So, for example, you can see here, we've got 33 prisoners, 12 of which are maximum security. But over here, we only have 11 maximum security cells. So one of the dudes is hanging out here in the holding cell. Sucks to be him. What's wrong with this spiritual leader? He's just sitting there. That's cool. So otherwise, we're doing pretty good. We got, I think, 1 regular normal security prisoner that is stuck in here for now. But we need to continue along. We need more modules, obviously, so we're gonna need some money. And the way to do that would be to take a grant that gives us an advanced payment. And it should be something that we could do and we could complete. So I'm gonna say the government security ratings. That's a good chunk of change, and we can put in the research for dogs. So that's pretty cheap. We'll have to build a little structure for them somewhere, probably like a pen here off the back of the security office. But now that we got a big chunk of change, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to clone tool this building, and we're gonna let it be built. So we want to clone tool as much of it as we can. Let's start with this side, I think. Yeah. What do you mean, bladed arrow? Don't bladed arrow me. I'm trying to copy the... Oh, okay, you know what? Let's do this the other way, where we build the building and then go for it. 15 by 27. Okay. So, oh, excuse me. I'm not peppy at all getting over this sickness. So 15 by 26. That was 27. Oh, that's right. I was one above. My bad. So this we'll just blah 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 blah, like so, and we'll give it its jail door there. Why is there paving stone missing from there? And then we're gonna need paving stones there as well. Go! Let's have them begin construction. Yeah, so between you and me, let's not let the prisoners hear this. This prison idea, I feel, is just not going to work well. Oh, I need a patrol. Paroles. Here on schedule 1, please. And I believe schedule 0, I should have one in here. Like this. And then not like that, so it's schedule 0 only. There we go. Okay. We'll go back to full speed. 1 visitor on site in 3 groups. Okay. Oh, and there's a fight in the max security. Of course there is. Alright, let's dismantle these. We don't want these. Alright, cool guys. Good thing we have a bunch of solitary cells. So, cloning. We can do the cloning now. Shoot. Let's see here. Man, it's just like one too big. It's just sucky is what it is. Alright, let's do it this way. You know what, we can even put this door on there. So that we have that door put in place. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then bloop, bloop, bloop. And then bloop, bloop, bloop. Bloop, bloop. Okay, so I got the toilet this part. Bloop, bloop. That should copy everything. That should copy the whole building. And then I put in my request for a fence. And I call the fence a yard. And hit go. And it charges me. It's like $20,000, somewhere around there to get this in. And this will be... Oh, someone got released, so that's good. We have enough cells for everyone. We got 2 dead guys. One of them was a snitch. Tim's. Robert Hand. And the medical hearse has arrived. It's cool. Alright. Let's run these pipes. All the way in here. And let's run the electrical all the way in here. And let's hook this up. Boom. Oh wait, there's one toilet there. Right. Boom. Oh yeah, this yard's got no objects in it. Let's go ahead and clone our yard objects. And so this will allow us, we'll be able to take in 11 more high security prisoners for a nice chunk of change. I'm gonna also increase our staff. Up to 20 guards, I think. Like, I need to really have, let's do this deployment stuff. So, let's see, what's our regime? So what's 3 like? So there's guys on patrol on 3 there, and there's guys on patrol 3 there. Let's go ahead and put a guy on patrol. On 3 there as well. 2 is eat time. So that would be a 2. 3, 1, 3, 2, 0. Okay. We got that sorted. That's what I now remember. Oh my gosh. The whole reason I went into here is because I wanted to put an extra guy on patrol. During key times. You know what? Let's just double up. So there's gonna be double guards on the max security guys. And then there's 3 dudes in the yard, so they don't beat the crap out of each other in the yard. Is that dude like... He's just hanging out in the yard, okay. Good for him. Alright, it's gonna take these guys a really long time to build all this stuff. So we're just gonna let it go. I mean, it's only been 12 days in our prison so far. It's grown a lot. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Can't stop yawning. Did we research dogs successfully? We did research dogs. That's great. Let's research contraband. Be nice to have a handle on that. And we'll go ahead, and when we have time, and then we'll put in, you know, there's going to be a door there. Look at that. The helpful workmen's are coming to put it in, even though they got lots of construction to do there. So nice of them. We need the kennel. And I forget how big I made it. Are they gonna start? Yeah, okay, so kennel. And then let's get a couple of... We'll start with 3 dog crates. Sorry, Sullivan's mother, you can't come in this side door. It's not for you. I think I cut through the psychologist's office. The spiritual leader is very slowly making his way out of the prison. And how's construction going? We're getting there. Alright, we need to put a little bit of electrical, hooking up those. They're still doing the water. let's hire some dog handlers. There we go. Adorable doggies. Okay, and our dog patrols, which I'm going to set up, and they're not going to run all the time. They're just going to run a bit of the time. For now, it's going to run like this. Okay. And I'm going to make it so it is schedule 0 only. Okay. Actually, hold on. I want to change this. Like that. Then I'm gonna have a dog patrol. That does it this way. And he is going to be schedule 0 only. So I'm gonna have a dog patrol that goes like in between stuff, and there's gonna be one that goes all around the outside, and they're only gonna do it on schedule 0, so middle of the night. And they're gonna be sniffing out anyone trying to dig. And hopefully that will catch them all. So I still have 3 guys that require medical attention. Okay, 2. They are going in there. They are being taken to have medical attention, so that's good. These guys are hanging out in this yard for whatever reason. Oh, and this never got hooked up. So that's why the water's not working for them. Okay. So this is hooked up. I'm gonna be claiming this as max security. So these guys will GTF out of here, hopefully someday soon. So we have 11 open. So exactly the right amount. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna open max security, and I'm gonna take 11 for $11,000. Okay, and then we're gonna match the deployment of here. So those guys are schedule 0 only. Then we want 2 different guys schedule 3 only. We want 3 guys as schedule 1. And 2 guys as schedule 2. Okay. So there we go. This is all set up. We're gonna have to hire another cook. Another cook. So that every kitchen gets a cook. Decentralized kitchens, not working out. It'd probably have been better if I made just one of these, like a giant kitchen canteen. But the whole idea of this was that each module would be self-containing, and the only reason a prisoner would leave his module is if he had to go to the infirmary or the library or one of these common buildings or whatever. So you'd be living with all your dudes, you'd spend most of your day with all your dudes, and then a little bit of free time you get to wander up to the main area. That's when you'd get to meet people from other modules. That's how, in my mind, this was going to work. Game AI mechanics, of course, says otherwise, but that's okay. You know, that happens. How are we doing? We're doing okay. Why are the dog kennels, like, glowy like that? It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Okay, so we need some armored guards, which means we're going to have to build an armory somewhere. Probably, like, off the kennel. And then have a door, so they can come charging out, ready to take on the prisoner riots. And then we'll get our armed guard patrols. Probably put like one up here, guard in this door, and then one that's just like, I don't know, out here maybe. We'll see. We'll get that researched up, and those prisoners will arrive soon enough. We'll wait for these. The video's almost done, but we'll wait for these guys to show up, and then we'll call it a video. So it's gonna be a little bit longer than usual. Our daily cash flow is kind of down, but once these guys arrive again, not only are we gonna get a lump change, we're going to get our cash flow up for having more prisoners in our prison. Funny how that works, that if you have more prisoners in your prison, you know, nice things happen to you. And this dude deployed randomly in that kitchen. He doesn't need to be in there. I am going to put we're gonna have a guy who all he does is patrol this area. This is kind of like the escape route. I'm pretty sure that that is the only door out into this yard section, and that has the only gates. So if anyone wants to leave the confines of the prison, they have to go through that staff door. I like that the guards just like clump up in certain areas. Like, a lot of them clump up in security, but a lot of them are like, let's just hang out in this empty canteen. Okay, sure, go for it. Alright, just a few more minutes and our 11 prisoners arriving, and we'll be able to see their new arrival method. No longer do prisoners arrive on the back of the flatbed trucks like they're boxes of stuff. Instead, they're going to arrive, maybe, there they are, on a prisoner bus. So we're going to go ahead and close prisoner intake. So someone has to come and open up the gate. Open the gate! And we're following along the prisoner bus. And the prisoner bus pulls all the way up to the deliveries and starts unloading our prisoners one at a time. So this is the first time we get to see our prisoners now, is once they step off the bus, and it brings us 8 of them. Oh, I forgot, there's also a door here. I need to put a prisoner on guard. And you know what? For shits and giggles, let's just have a dude that's like always out front. Are we getting a second prisoner bus? Because I ordered 11. Maybe that was 11? Was I just like not counting them properly? Because it says now I'm full. Oh, here they are. They dropped off some more dudes. Ryan the Philosopher Fellows. Got his picture in the game. That's pretty awesome. Serving for grievous bodily harm. Ryan. Stephen Green, aggravated assault. Look at this dude. Alexander Alec Kaspar. His biography, obviously written by a person, is about arms trafficking. In reality, he murdered someone. So there's that. This dude set off a metal detector. Gregor the Mountain Clegane? I don't know. Currently, Nicholas Fargo is a fan of Song and Ice and Fire. He went mad at Comic-Con and crushed the guy's head. Manslaughter and murder. Yeah, okay. I see that. I don't know. Is that some... Should I... Oh, this is new feature. You can press tab and you can see stuff under other stuff. That's awesome. Should I be aware of that reference? I don't get it. But there we go. We're up to 42 prisoners. We're almost to our 50 capacity where we get a chunk of change. We'll get it on our next module. But I'm not feeling so hot, so I'm gonna call this video here. And I will see you guys next time.